see you there. It looks like you've caught me coming out of the closet. Know what I'm saying? Well, let's get this over with. Today we're going to be talking about one of the world's greatest musicians, David Bowie.
He's not a jazz saxophonist.
What?
He's not a jazz. He's just like a rock guy.
Are you kidding me?
No.
David Bowie is one of today's greatest musicians, playing everything from rock, soul, blues, and funk. He is arguably one of today's most important and influential musicians. In 1969, David Bowie would have released his first hit song, Space Oddity, which would give him a boost to stardom that he would needed in order to become Ziggy Stardust. In 1970, he would release his third album, The Man Who Sold the World, and he would later become Ziggy Stardust in 1972. But no matter who David Bowie would become, his musical ability and influence would always be felt, even to this day. Because, you know, he's a pretty sexy guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I didn't want to give him a corn dog. And now, to introduce my good friend and David Bowie expert, Dr. Connor David McCloud. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going for you? How's it going? How's the weather
What
up there?
do you call a chicken when it crosses the road?
An alligator in a vest, my good friend.
Hello, I'm Connor David McCloud, and I'm a David Bowie expert. I have a doctorate in Bowie and a minor in David.
It's a real thing.
It very well is.
It really is. I've seen it.
Yeah, he's seen the diploma.
I've seen it. It's like this big.
It's
like this big. It's like
really big.
It's really thick too.
It's huge.
It's a huge diploma.
Did I mention that it's real?
Yeah, I think you have, but we should probably tell them a few more times. It's very real.
It's
huge.
realer than...
It's huge. It's like this thick.
It's on my wall. I have many copies on my wall. I have a whole room dedicated. It's real. It's real.
I mean, it's my, like, the background on my computer, you know, it's real. I've seen it. I've seen it so many times. It's real. Just like Israel. It's real.
It's real. It's real.
You know what I'm saying? It's real.
Okay, let's go. David Bowie was born on August 15th, 1769. He was a French political and military leader who rose to prominence during the French Revolution.
Yeah. That's not David Bowie.
Really?
Yeah. It's Napoleon.
Really?
Yeah.
David Bowie was born Wednesday, the 8th of January in 1947. At a young age, David Bowie would become heavily influenced by artists like Frank Lyman and the Teenagers, Fats Domino, Elvis Presley, and Little Richard. After David's brother introduced him to jazz, his enthusiasm for players like Charles Mingus and John Coltrane led his mother to buy him a plastic alto saxophone at the age of 12 in 1961. When David was in his teenage years, he learned the guitar and started playing guitar in many rock and roll groups. In the late 1960s, David Bowie released his debut album titled David Bowie. The album was a flop, but a few years later, in 1969, he would release the hit song Space Odyssey.
I think it's called Space Odyssey.
Did I ask you?
You don't have to be a dick.
Anyways, David Bowie released his first hit song, Space Oddity, in 1969. And that gave him the boost to make his third album, The Man Who Sold the World. After The Man Who Sold the World came out, and it got really successful, he started to star in many movies and released even more successful albums. At the young age of 68, David Bowie is still one of the greatest musicians alive. What will he do next? Defeat the neo-Nazis? Make a black metal album? Run for president? I don't know, but whatever he does, I think we can all agree that it will be great.
That's not all, folks. Because our good friend and David Bowie expert, Dr. Connor David McCloud, has brought in a very special guest.
That's right, Tristan. See, I have brought in the very own David Bowie.
My name is David Bowie, and I'm gonna rock your socks off.